We've touched a little bit throughout the conversation so far on some of the technical challenges, but Donald, I'm wondering if you could start a more detailed discussion of what you think are the biggest technical challenges that are involved in presenting successful hybrid and/or virtual events, and maybe some of the solutions that you found. You can name names if you want. You don't have to, but what's working for you and what's not.
Right. So the biggest thing is the network. That will always bring us to our knees, and wherever you go. So in a public setting like a hotel, challenges to working with that venue. In corporate settings, you could have security issues. So there's and we've had to hold events in places that were not intended for live events, and especially with COVID, we've been doing corporate events in parks, for example, because they can get everybody outside and spread out and take their masks off. So relying on things like bonded cellular for carrying that network. So that's a huge part of it right off the bat. The next big challenge, and I don't have a good solution for that, is really do your homework as far in advance as you possibly can, work closely with the network people, and make sure that your team is very well educated in the network requirements well in advance of the event. So you just got to have some really smart people. The next, I would say, has to do with your video quality and having good lighting, having a good camera, having production value and good camera angles, and creating interesting video angles. So two cameras is usually the minimum for a good quality event, and then you go up from there. The next, which should never be undersold enough, is good quality audio, because that will completely, never mind the network, it will completely end your event if you don't have good quality audio, and to carry out to the remote attendees and even the in-person. So if you've got that CEO we were working with the university, and the president of the college tested positive for COVID right before commencement, could not attend in person, so needed to deliver their address from their living room, and had to make sure that they had a good microphone there. They had good video, fortunately, but had to make sure they had a good microphone so it could carry through to not only the live stream, but to the people in that were attending in person. So these are the solution is to just really plan and be prepared for it, and know that these are challenges that people will face, and put yourself in the perspective of the audience at every step along the way.